Ochaco2 versus Toga in our round 3. Who you guys got? You guys think Toga can do 33 before Ochaco just splats her to the wall? Alright, looks like Toga's going first. That's a pretty big deal in this matchup because getting 2 turns of build before Ochaco starts just slinging bombs at you can be massive. Like, I think all the matches I've lost to Ochaco2 in competitive have always been her winning the die roll and playing like Gale Force Punch turn 2 at me. Yeah, we are seeing this death symbol version, right? Oh, double let's fight bad guys. Our attacks are so fast. These attacks are actually so fast. They're gonna be the nastiest furies, man. Like, turn to dust, stun 2, 8 speed high. If it hits you, pick it up. Turn to dust, stun 2, 8 speed high. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Or I guess you could just, the big thing is like you can stun 2 and then make it 10 speed. And then on the second attempt, the extra stun 2 and the plus 2 speed will be enough. Alright, so here's Toga swinging in with a cheerful uppercut. So it is a death symbol. Trying to just get some of that filter going. We did check a 4. So committing the 1 doesn't feel great. Paying the 1 life, I'm not going to mark all the Toga -1s because she's just going to heal it back 90% of the time. Ooh, looks like we got the low block. I don't think we would be doing a spooky play here. A lot of times when you have -3 speed, you can combine that with Spooky's E commit to take no damage from a lot of throws and some other slower attacks when your opponent doesn't have damage pump. But we have plenty of damage pump on Devin's side, so this is definitely just a solid low block play. Unfortunately, checking poorly. We're still gonna have to come out, and then we're gonna burn 1 from the Toga in hand. So we're down to 32. 1 step closer from climbing this mountain of a health pool. Alright, Devin chooses to discard the super regen. Yeah, 23 health doesn't look that great compared to 20 health against Ochaco2. Ooh, okay. Get some apathetic. We can flip something. I like that. Alright, we have a decent build, but we don't have any speed hate. Our only quote-unquote speed hate is going to be flipping Let's Fight Bad Guys. Make sure that only one of those copies gets to pump up this. There it is. What did I say, fellas? Turn to dust. There it is. Looks like the XR turned to dust. It looks pretty cool in this lighting. I don't know if you guys can see it on the stream though, but it does look pretty cool. And so here comes the stun 2. I wouldn't be surprised if this one shoots up to, let's see, if we get it to 8 speed, we could still block with like a +1 and then check a 5 and even have Toga up. But I wouldn't be surprised if this one gets to 10 speed, and then we just try to have the additional stun 2 and 6 speed be. Oh, interesting. Yep, there it is. There's the apathetic to flip that other Let's Fight Bad Guys, right? So this one's only going to be 8 speed, which means if we block this, we might save ourselves tons of damage. Will we do the -2 health enhance though? Oh, not into excited for blood. If we pay the 2 life while excited for blood is ready, there is the potential Toga just gets to like draw a card and filter for like 1 life. Yeah, we're just gonna take the 5, bounce it with Ochaco. And now the next one's only 6 speed, but we still have the stun too. So 6 speed with 2 less foundations, that puts us pretty much in the same spot we were just in as far as will this attack deal damage, right? So pretty interesting game that you have to play around the excited for blood response. You get to just kind of pressure that stage and that life total with the enhance on it a turn it does. Done 2, 6 high. I imagine if we were gonna block, we would have done it last time, but going to 10 life can't feel great. Ooh, okay, now I get it. Alright, well, we wanted the uppercut. Yeah, blocking for half on an 8, we wanted the uppercut to matter more because the +2 to the check would kind of make that irrelevant, but we're down to 12. Down to 12 and we're tapped out in... I mean, there's no rule that says Ochaco can't pass another 5 diffy. It's technically guaranteed if we don't care about committing our character. Huh. If we check the 5 on a hulking grimace, I guess it's only 10 damage, right? Is hulking grimace 10 or 12? I think it's 510, right? Or is it 512? It's 510. Yeah. Oh boy! Fails it. Chooses to fail it. Alright, alright. Alright, well, you know, dealt 8 damage. Got a momentum. Didn't build anything though. Gotta feel okay if you're both players. Like this is the kind of game Jasko wants, where like you did some damage, you got in there, you didn't just splat the opponent with no interaction. Your opponent got to play their defensive card. You played risky, you played greedy, and your turn ended. But if Toga doesn't do something here, if Toga doesn't get a nice chunk, oh, she's got her own turn to dust. If Toga gets in here, puts some solid damage on and gets a defensive piece on board, I think we're okay. Because we got struggling. We're going to get to potentially gain some life with excited for blood. We'll get to gain some life with bench press if we need to. I mean, there's a chance Devin just does 32 here with brute strength. Right? Like, we've got enough health. The brute strength 9 times. That's potentially 9 damage over the course of like 4 or 5 attacks. You know, if we gain health, we can gain health with Toga. We can brute strength like 10 times. Not to mention all the, you know, all the foundations we can destroy. So I mean, like, death is just loaded with repeatable +1 damage. Which is why Devin likes this symbol so much with 7-handers. Like, he plays a racer head a lot with this this symbol, where you're putting a bunch of speed on stuff, or at least on putting some speed on every attack. Well, what do we need? We need damage pump. What are we looking for? We're looking for damage pump. No, the forbidden technique. We're blowing up ready foundations to get rid of their foundation count. Oh my god, bruh. Then we hit the Toga filter. Now we're gonna hit the accept. Oh, we're drawing? Dude, you should draw first and then filter, then leave. Because you have more options with card to discard. And then we're gonna gain back up to 11. So Fix that health total, that new health total after all the shenanigans. We lost one. Ochaco's gonna block and lose 1 life for blocking. It looks like that on there. Well, no, he gained another life. See, man, I hate Toga because of this. I was so upset at Toga's design because she just pays a life and then gets it back, like, regardless. It's like not even a mini game. And then it's just super annoying to track health, like, when you're actually playing it. Oh, get rid of that momentum. Big play, big play. No more EX2 for you. And it comes in with 1 speed because the last one got blocked. You block Toga's attack, the enhance basically carries a bonus speed over. Alright, paying some more life, getting some damage in. I don't think we're doing 29, but a 7-hander with 6 foundations and -1 difficulty to the next attack absolutely can. A little interesting, if we're going for game, it's a little interesting to flip the tight-lipped here instead of a struggling, but I think we're going to play 1 more attack and then build out. Nope, we're just building out. Okay, yeah. And it made sense because that's -1 difficulty to the next card. And we checked a 3, so saved ourselves a foundation by flipping it, and we flipped tight-lip because we're passing the turn. It all makes sense. It all makes sense to me. Alright, while he's building, I'm gonna head to the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay. So we got stun grenade coming down, getting blocked by cheerful uppercut. A pretty good one. Ooh, excuse me. We were blocking that on 8. Looks like we checked a 3. Had to commit a whole bunch of cards plus the stun. And yet another stun grenade. We had them both. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like our Ochaco player has handy little note cards to determine which zone everything is, which is pretty nice. Yep, got that stun coming down. Now, if this stun grenade hits us, oh boy. Ooh boy, it's gonna make cheerful uppercut look pretty dumb. 1, 2, 3. Oh, almost whiffed. Can't quite tell what that is. I think it's an XR long lasting. Yeah, I think that's XR long lasting explosion, which you play that on a 7. If you play that on a 7, check a 5, which becomes a 7. And then you play stun grenade after that on a 7 and commit Ochaco. I think Devin is dead. Yeah, we're gonna take this one. Okay, we're gonna gain. That's not gonna matter. Oh, we get to struggling to pick up uppercut, but I don't think it's enough. Let me adjust this HP down to 6, but I don't think it's enough. If we pass this long lasting, which we do not do. Okay, so Toga buying a turn off the uppercut block. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. I mean, this is just Ochaco in a nutshell, right? Just swinging them arms. If you happen to get in the way of Ochaco just swinging her arms around, it's your own fault, right? Alright, Devin's got a real opportunity to take this game here, though. This is a real opportunity. Oh, I think the HP is like upside down somehow. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, there is a very, very good chance that Devin can close this out with Toga. Got bench press, we got brute strength, we got even a keen observation. So, even on a block, we're going to shave off mid. Yep. -3 speed a lot early. Like, we've seen the -3 speed on the first attack a lot. I don't hate it. You know, it's a good thing to be able to block up front most of the time, I think. Like, I'm a first and last blocker. I block the first because it might be a poke, and I block the last because it kills me. So I'm very bad at whenever I face tank till the end, I don't have it. Like, whenever I go to block the last attack, I don't have the right zone or have been stunned out too much. So I'm a first and last kind of guy. Especially in the instant explosive release world that we live in now. Ooh, looks like we checked the stun grenade to try and block with a stun grenade. So that -3 speed not doing anything for us. And I need to fix Ochaco's health. It's way lower. We're actually down to 17. Alright. It's a much closer game. And Toga goes back up to it. Oh, I hate dealing with Toga's life, man. I hate dealing with this. Is he done with his responses? Is he done responding or anything? Okay. Ooh, here's the forbidden string. Here is double nitro ignition. This one's nasty. You get to clear that card pool, get to ramp that momentum. And it's really fast. Starts out at 5 speed. Yep, brute strength is gonna pile it on here. Bench press. Keep cutting, keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put 5 damage on. Pay that life. Oh, okay, we don't need it. We don't need it. That was enough to put her down to 10. Another nitro ignition? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, goodness, dude. Why didn't he remove on the last one? Oh, because he wants even more momentum? Holy. He's gonna cycle from getting momentum. What a fucking troll. Oh, sorry, my 50 card death deck has to cycle. I keep getting too much momentum, ooh. So he's gonna be like, what, net but 1 bonus momentum over this? Bro, what is happening? He did cycle the 10. Brute strength. Right. 7. Make it lethal for 11. Oh, and they were attacks on top? Oh, and the... Okay, we swapping it? It's now 11 high for 8? We're just gonna brute strength twice more? Alright, we destroyed one foundation with brute strength. Oh, we did one before, one after. We paid one life, and I think we destroyed twice. Okay. Oh, give it powerful again. Plus 4 damage. We're just gonna powerful again, baby. Oh, what a rude way to do it. What an absolutely disrespectful way to do it. But the point is, it got done. So, Toga takes game 1. Let's see what Ochaco can do going first. Let's see if Ochaco has a sideboard. I don't think too many people have a sideboard for locals, but it looks like we got a couple cards coming in and out. I'm a big fan of siding characters at locals. You know, it doesn't do a whole lot like in the Jiro situation where you'd have to also side out like a bunch of attacks to make it work, but you know. Alright, got the pile shuffle coming in. Here we unbrick ourselves. Alright, we're getting started here. A league interview, we got struggling with studies, we got let's fight bad guys. Ooh, and arrogant disposition. Let's go! The 5 build from the 5-hander? Because you can't punish it in My Hero. You can only suffer and build. You cannot launch an attack on turn 1 to punish good builds. You get to play absolutely super greedy. It'll be super interesting. Let's see. Oh, and of course, only a 4 build from Toga, man. This is where a lot of games are decided, and I mean, it is just part of the game, and it I guess it sucks, but it's like the same thing as getting land screwed, right? Like, it's not as punishing, I would say, either. So it's like in the same vein, but not as bad. Yeah, playing our whole hand and cannot be punished land. Absolutely impossible to punish. Ooh, league interview, getting rid of the 3 check on top. Let's go. Turn to dust, a motherfucker. Okay, stun grenade, that's fine, that's fine. Check a 4 with the league interview. Unfailable, I can dig it. Now, do we run into a cheerful uppercut block? That's the real spice. Because this is going to be stun 1, 6 speed. Oh, we're Eraserhead now. Whoops. Whoops, I was talking all that good shit about sideboarding a character at locals. Well, Eraserhead has an absolutely phenomenal matchup against pretty much every Death Ochaco build. Death Ochacos really like their mid attacks because they have a lot of these great, like, extra functionality, right? Like stun grenade, grabbing, turn to dust is a big deal. So there's pretty much no way that this stun grenade gets to deal damage, considering we cancel out that +2 speed, but turn to dust might do some work. Turn to dust might be able to actually stun out the excited for blood if Devin checks poorly here. If Eraserhead checks poorly. Oh, and the go for the win. That's cheeky as fuck. Go for the win in a 5-hander, man. Oh my god. I said it's actually 6 speed, brother. I said, Devin's like, how could you do this to me? How dare you? Oh, he's gonna take the 4. Are we gonna get the response, pick it up, and then we get to turn to dust essentially for free? Or we could stun 2 stun grenade here, which I don't think that's really the right play unless you think there's a 3 on top of your deck. But turn to dust with some flexing on the health total. Yeah. Okay. Go for the win. Just sneaking in there saying, hey man, are you confident what's on top of your deck right now? And then turn to dust gonna stun everything else out, which, you know, we don't get to activate the -2 unless we want excited for blood to go off, which would just heal us 4. Like, if you pay the 2 into excited for blood, your opponent can just gain 4 and then lose the 2. So interesting stuff. It looks like we did choose to do it though. Yeah, he's just like, I'm gonna gain. Oh, he's gonna pay to draw and then gain 4 and then lose the 2. Devin, if Devin doesn't gain life here, he's feeling really safe, right? Like, sometimes it can be worth it to make plays like this to get the information. So like, and then he's gonna lose the 2, right? So he basically got to flip a card and draw a card for free, right? Like, for free is not really how it works out, but he basically just got to flip and draw a card. So yes, he loses that excited for blood for later, and it gives you that information that maybe we don't have the high. And then we're gonna destroy our face down and get 2 more health out of them, because we can't fall too far behind. That's how these Ochaco decks have worked, is getting rid of your resources, so that way you can't block at all. You're just free. And if you don't have a lot of foundations, you can't do 33 you can't do 33 damage in 1 turn. So did have a really nice high block though, a +1 high. But we can still play stun grenade. We can still just rock a stun grenade pretty safely here, I think. 31 life is tough for Eraserheads to deal. I mean, he's only got the 1 brute strength. I think we run it out. Yeah, you stun 1, you get an attack for next turn. You get to hold on to something for next turn, I think. Oh, we got the erase coming down. But we will get to block this though. That's fine. because you don't want to have stun grenade like in this matchup. You want the attack that stun grenade gives you to not be a mid attack. You know, because this is going to be -2 speed. We're not going to get to Ochaco it back. So effectively 3 speed with a +1 block means Eraserhead gets to block this. Unless we have another go for the win, that would be fucked up. Okay, yep, choosing Grimace. Okay, so Grimace can't be breakered. That's kind of tight. That's kind of tight. Grimace can't be breakered, and then we get to draw off of it, but it is still a mid attack. So, not the best thing to grab, but again, that's why these Ochaco decks are so weak to Eraserhead, is like all these really strong value, you know, like all in one, right? Like Ochaco doesn't get synergy from her stage. She has to get all of her strength from her attacks pretty much. And they all have to be like obnoxiously fast and things like that. So I think the turn might just end if we don't have a spam here. Play a 1 diff, check a 5, everything's cool. Oh, play a 0 diff and it's better. Oh, we checked a 6. Oh my goodness. Oh, too crazy. We could have played a 2 diff actually. Oh, I mean, you can't scout them all. I kind of expect Eraserhead to stabilize from here. He knows there's a Grimace coming. He knows he can block it. Yeah, you won't get the breaker, but that's not the important part. If he can somehow stop the card draw from Hulking Grimace, I think he's in a really good spot. Like, I think the enhance, it should be an enhance on Hulking Grimace. So, like, if we find a Night Watch and a second action with which to Night Watch, I think we're in a good spot. Yeah, we're binning the uppercut because we don't want uppercut to get sealed. A +2 mid block is not going to help us if it doesn't do anything when it blocks. It's already a difficult check to pass. We'd have to attack to pick up a race here most likely, right? If we don't have a race already, then we just cancel out the 2 speed. We don't get to actually make Grimace 3 speed, so. But there's double mediator, so it's fine. It's not gonna come down to a speed score. You know, the first one's gonna get evened out, and then we get to start erasing after that. There's no let's fight bad guys, so. Hit that league interview. League interview into Hulking Grimace. That's a start. A pretty common starter for these Ochaco2 decks. Right, what you got, what you got, what you got? We did the league interview. What? Yeah, like, oh, we checked a 7. We're too good. We're too good. League interview to league interview, true combo. This is times where I wish I could fast forward real life because I know how this ends. The only question is whether or not he has another mid block that isn't erase, so he can erase on the next attack. Yep, 5, 6. Yes. What about second Grimace? What about 11s? I feel like if he had double Grimace, he would have just jammed the first one, right? Yeah, here's Stun Grenade. Oh, he took the breaker? Come on, dude. Come on. He didn't seal the block? Come on, dude. Scumbag Devin Bernier. Not. Scumbag Devin Bernier actually announcing breaker into the Hulking Grimace at locals. He had a 6 on. He had 2 6s in the top 3. No Furies. Rest in peace. Yo, how's it going? Yeah, Devin needs some victory packs that'll never show up. After this round is over, I've got Clinton Thomas who wants to play some games, and I'm going to open up the TTS queue. So anybody who wants to play some TTS games, let me know. I should probably tag him. Let him know it's coming out. We've got how much? 22 minutes left on the clock. Not too long, and that's only if Ochaco wins this. Low as hell at work. You got time to watch little old me at work? I love it. Yeah, we're not we're not hitting Death at Racerhead with mids ever, bro. And you're not hitting Void Eraserhead with other zones because he has tape. So, if you don't have like a heavy stun sort of a gimmick, you're just not, right? Like you need one with nature, you need stun, you need more attacks than Eraserhead has cards in hand, like. In this card, pick up a race. I mean, as soon as Ochaco deals damage, we're in there. You know, if we deal damage, we're in his guts. But not with these mids. Ooh, okay. Coming down for the free block. Uh-oh, we checked the 3. Oh, no. No, we didn't have the full erase combo. We didn't Mediator to make this really safe. But, I mean, what's the likelihood Ochaco drew a 4th attack, right? We whiffed on Stun Grenade. I don't even know if we drew a card off Hulking Grimace. I think we just forgot like all the abilities on Hulking Grimace, unfortunate. Don't get in trouble at work, bro. Don't get fired just to play games with me. That would make a sick thumbnail though, so if you do get fired, please let me know, because I will put that on YouTube. That would make a great clickbait title for you. Oh, come on, man. Oh, and the breaker, though, saving a life. Oh, my goodness. The breaker saving the life. My goodness. What were we even looking to do there? We were like one short, right? We were still like one. It looks like Ochaco's just scooping. Yeah, if we didn't get breakered on that first Grimace. Yeah, I think Ochaco's just done. Ochaco's had enough. No more Erase Man for me. Man, yeah, if we had sealed the block on that first one, I still don't know. I couldn't tell exactly what attack they were looking for. I think that was a Grimace on a 9, and we only had 3 ready foundations. So, like, even if we didn't get breakered on the first one, getting breakered on the last one means we check a 4 at best, and, like, we're just trying to check a 6 and then our character's committed? I don't know. Yeah, I think they were just ready to throw in the towel. It's a fucker's game. When you play Ochaco, you need to, like Death Ochaco, you need to side Eraserhead, right? Because if you don't, anyone who's on Eraserhead symbols can just side into Eraserhead and just fuck on you. So really, really interesting stuff. Really funny matchup, but yeah, you gotta side into Eraserhead if you're gonna try and play Death Ochaco. That's just kind of a thing. So if that was round 3. That means Devin Bernier is almost certainly gonna be undefeated. So congratulations to him. And I'm gonna jump back over to playing TTS with my viewers. So thank you guys for tuning in.